Welcome back to the channel. This is Schaefer. Today I'm going to show you guys some different ways you can chop up a beat using the stem so you can really take your song to the next level. Today I got a really unique track. I'm going to go ahead and play the instrumental. It's actually a beat that we reversed. So the entire song is on a reverse beat. So I'm going to go ahead and play the beat so you guys can check it out. Right? Super trippy, super trippy. So let's gonna go dive on into it. I'm gonna play it with the vocals.
Three bad bitches wanna fuck with me. 4, 5, 6 ex bitches that still stuck on me. 7, 8, 9 little niggas say it's up with me. 9 times out of 10 I bet they never fuck with me. I'ma push the button on these hoes like my auto star. She just wanna fuck because she see me in a foreign car. Said she like my fit, man I'm looking like a superstar. Seen them diamonds dancing off the bezel in my Audemars.
Alright, so check out this first little chop that I've got here. I took this ARP, right? I duplicated it, and then I pitched the third one up by 12. And then I did a little bit of panning, so it goes from left to right. I also chopped out some of the drums. I do have still some of the melodies in here to fill in that gap. Just putting a little bit of space in there for the vocals can make a big difference. It can emphasize certain parts. So check out how this little chop right here sounds.
Seen them diamonds dancing off the bezel in my Audemars. I'm a big timer, bitch ain't gon' play with me. You gon' have to respect it. I'm a big stepper, bitch, I'm really OG. Nigga ain't never gon' check me, I'm the shoot.
Right, here's another one right here. This one's a lot quieter. Kind of turned them down, but I'm still doing the pan thing. Because you got the main vocal in the center. So it's going to come in on the left and the right, and it's going to just sauce it up. It's a little bit of ear candy.
Reach my necklace, I'm from Oak Clip, keeping extending the stick. Nigga don't mess with Texas. Real ass nigga.
Alright, there's another one right here. I basically chopped this little drum part, and then I pitched each of the sections down more. I usually will do this in twos. Goes 2, 6, 8. There's no rules here. Play with it with your ears and see which sounds best to you. I also wanted to emphasize this section right here after the drop. So what I did is I add a little bit of post-production. Got a stomp and a swell. These little, I call them movie trailer sounds. These can make a big difference in a song, taking it up to the next level. See what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Nigga don't mess with Texas. Real ass nigga from the hood, get it out the mud. You think it's shit sweet, nigga, this ain't what you thought it was. Super fly, handsome ass nigga with a thuggish swag. Said I never make it, that's the reason why I fucking laugh. My life like a movie, bitch, and
sometimes doing these fades, fade in, it'll help it so it's not so dry when it's hidden in. This is really challenging to chop this particular beat since it was a reverse beat. So usually you could just slam back in on the one and it's gonna hit, but this one, since it's in reverse, I actually had to do a little bit of trickery, right? But check out how this little drop sounds.
That's the reason why I fucking laugh. My life like a movie, bitch, and I'm the star. It's like camera action. I'll be the villain, putting up with lights out. Whenever it's time to get active, won't be.
Here goes another crazy little chop right here. So what I did on this one is I chopped a hi-hat and I just did it in triplets and I pitched them down, right? Just like I did the drums earlier. And then I did that same sequence again. Gives you that rolly feel. On this one, I kept the music in there, but I chopped out the other drums.
With lights out, whenever it's time to get active, won't be no hero. I don't be saving these hoes, but if she chooses.
I do remember the timing was tricky on this because of everything being in reverse. But at the end of the day, it ended up working out pretty cool. Here's some more arps.
That be the best way to catch them. 1, 2, 3.
You see I got another
That be the best way to catch them. 1, 2, 3.
post-production hit right there. All right, and then later in the song, to kind of create an outro, I took the hook, I put a telephone EQ on it, I also put lots of reverb, and then at the very end, I pitch the vocal down by 5 semitones. So that gives you kind of that chopped and screwed vibe. It's a great way to end a song, add a new transition and some more changes to it.
Niggas say it's up with me. 9 times out of 10, I bet they never fuck with me. 1, 2, 3, bad bitches wanna fuck with me. 4, 5, 6, ex bitches that still stuck on me. 7, 8, 9, little niggas say it's up with me. 9 times out of 10, I bet they never fuck with me. 1, 2, 3, bad bitches wanna fuck with me. 4, 5, 6, ex bitches that still stuck on me. 7, 8, 9, little niggas say it's up.
Right. And when you're pitching a vocal down, I find that it's good to pitch the vocal down before it goes through the processing chain. That way it's as if someone actually performed it low, and then you're processing like a normal vocal. Instead of having a processed vocal and you pitch it down afterwards, it's not going to sound as realistic. There's no rules, so feel free to try it both ways. Another thing I did was with some of these ad-libs in the hook. Right, so it was just these two, and I wanted to hype it up a little bit, fill in some of these gaps, so I actually took one of these and I reversed it. And it just helped fill in that gap more. And then I put a chop here, and so it really emphasizes and lets you hear that little reverse vocal right there.
9 little niggas say it's up with me. 9 times out of 10, I bet they never fuck with me. 1, 2, 3, bad bitches wanna fuck with me. 4, 5, 6.
Another thing you could do whenever you're transitioning from one part into another part, you can chop the first little piece of a vocal. That gives you kind of this trippy build-up vibe. Go ahead and check out this little chop.
I'ma push the button.
Right, so here it sounds going into it.
Bet they never fuck with me. I'ma push the button on these hoes like my auto star. She just wanna fuck because she see me in a foreign car. Said she like my fit, man, I'm looking like a superstar. Seen them diamonds dancing out the bezel in my Audemars. I'm a big time.
All right, this section right here, I had him do a high.
Seen them diamonds dancing out the bezel in my Audemars.
But what I did is I duplicated it and I pitched the vocal down just to fill it out. And then I put a doubler on it to make the pitch down version fill up the left and the right speakers, but leave the high in the middle. So it gives you this kind of full trippy sound. Go ahead and check out how it sounds.
Seen them diamonds dancing out the bezel in my Audemars. Seen them diamonds dancing out the bezel in my Audemars.
Right, super trippy, nice blend. Goes in right with the little arps right here.
Seen them diamonds dancing out the bezel in my Audemars. I'm a big timer, bitch ain't gon' play with me. You gon' have to respect it. I'm a big step up, bitch, I'm really OG. Nigga ain't never gon' check me. I'm the shooter, one of you niggas gon' die if you try to reach.
I did add some crashes to the beat. I felt like it needed that little high end to come in.
I'm a big timer, bitch ain't gon'.
And it's subtle because I feel like if you go too loud with the crashes, it makes your mix sound thin. So I went kind of subtle with it. And then I threw in this little gunshot effect. It's like a cartoon, well, it's a silencer in 64 007 gunshot. We thought it was kind of funny, so we put this one in there instead of an actual gunshot.
Shooter, one of you niggas gon'.
Right? It's just all these little things. They're going to add up, make the song more interesting. All the chops. Oh, I do have a couple bass drops. Just hitting on some of the downbeats.
best way to catch them. 1, 2, 3 bad bitches.
It looks like I ended up taking it out because it was too much, but sometimes those bass drops really hit. And then at the very end, I did bring a section back. I brought the ad-libs, and then I also pitched down the entire beat by 5 semitones. Studio One makes it really easy to pitch stuff. All you do is right click, type in a number, boom, you're there. It's really easy to chop. So that's just a couple of little ideas. Hope you guys spice up your songs. If you'd like to get your song mixed and mastered by me or chopped, feel free to go to my website, producergod.com. I have everything on there, as well as some drum kits and presets you can buy. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like this video if it was helpful. Subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments below so I can make a video on it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Paper, that be the best way to catch them. 1, 2, 3 bad bitches wanna fuck with me. 4, 5, 6 ex bitches that still stuck on me. 7, 8, 9 little niggas say